What's up, world? Uko here from Better Therapy Now. 5 powerful reasons every young adult should consider therapy. Number one, and perhaps closest to home for me, is it helps you sort through competing dreams. When you're young, everything seems like a exciting new shiny object that you want to chase. You're going to be balancing between multiple passions. Maybe you want to be an artist, maybe you want to be an athlete as well. You want to go to school, you want to start a business. Everything seems very attractive. This kind of ambition is inspiring, but without clarity, it can lead to burnout. Therapy helps you explore what's fueling your dreams and prioritize what matters most to you. The second reason young adults should consider therapy is because it clarifies what you really care about. One of the best things about therapy is that it helps you sort through and identify your core values. Core values are the beliefs that define who you are, not what others expect you to be. Expectation from family and friends can make it very difficult for you to identify who you really are and what you really want out of life. So identifying core values can really help in that process. Maybe you value family, or maybe you value discipline or health or relationships, but identifying 2 to 3 core values are going to make it much easier to select a path and really stick to it. Number 3 is that therapy helps support you during life transitions. One day you're a student, you're just going to class and living at home with your parents. And then the next day you have a job, you're paying rent, you're paying other bills, and you might even be balancing all that with going to school. Life transitions hits close to home for me because when I was transitioning from high school to college, I went from really defining myself as a student and an athlete and consuming my entire life with sports to needing to look for a job and just being a student. It was a huge identity shift for me. The therapy provides a space to process that transition. You can talk about things like identity loss, new responsibilities, and the pressure to figure it all out. Number 4 is that therapy helps you heal from relationship pain. One of the biggest reasons why people go to psych wards and end up in really intensive inpatient treatment programs is because they suffer a breakup or they lose a friend at a very young age. Maybe you lost a loved one and are having trouble getting through the grieving process. Maybe you experienced the end of your first long-term relationship. Therapy helps you unpack those emotions associated with either grieving or breakups and reshape your thinking. You learn to set boundaries, understand your emotional needs, and build healthier relationships. And number 5, you don't have to wait until you're in crisis to go to therapy. Therapy is most beneficial when you use it proactively to grow, reflect, and become more emotionally aware. So what are some things that you struggle with that you think therapy could help with? Drop them in the comments below. I'm Uko from Better Therapy Now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.